Hi Husky Pups, day 4 of our poetry writing, and we're going to learn how to write haiku poems today. Our standard, I can use dialogue and descriptions to write a poem with actions, thoughts, and feelings using terms such as, it says chapter, scene, and stanza, but with poems we're going to talk about verse, rhythm, rhyme, meter as well. They're all different types of poetry: acrostic, cinquain, diamante, couplets, and haiku. You can see that we're starting to check them off as we learn them. A haiku poem has 3 lines, but the syllables in each line are very important. Our vocabulary words, though, are still the same: verse, stanza, line break, rhythm, meter, and rhyme. And I have a little video here that I think you'll really like, learning how to count syllables for haikus. Okay, so it's almost your turn to write a haiku. Haikus are usually about nature or seasons. 3 unrhymed lines containing 5, 7, and then 5 syllables. Clap this out while I read it. Spring is really here. Flowers are starting to bloom. Sunshine fills the air. Now, when you go to read that, you really don't read it that choppy, but when you're counting out the syllables, you will. So now you can read it with me at home, but we're not going to put the syllable sounds in there. Spring is really here. Flowers are starting to bloom. Sunshine fills the air. Poetry is meant to be read, to give you that imagery in your mind. It's flowy. It's very comforting to listen to. So a haiku has 5 syllables in the first line, 7 syllables in the second line, and 5 syllables again in the last line. Here are some samples of a haiku. A fat bee stings me. It hurts very badly, but I do not cry though. Moths go flying by. They are very beautiful, fluttering around. Ladybugs are red and have black spots on their wings, experts at flying. The bee flies quickly. He turns around and stings me, then falls to the ground. You definitely get that story in your mind from poetry writing. Mom watched over me till I could manage myself. I still hear her though. Mother's Day this week. So you're going to write a poem using your mother, grandmother, aunt, or someone special. You're going to follow the 5-7-5 rule for each line of the poem. Be sure to clap out those syllables so that you are getting 5, 7, 5. Write a haiku poem about your mother, grandmother, or someone you care about. Select the 5-7-5 rule. Clap out your syllables for each line in your poem, and then copy your haiku poem onto paper. You may add illustrations around your poem. Now, as your graphic organizer today, I would just take a piece of paper and I would draw 5 lines, then go down, skip some spaces, draw 7 lines, and then skip some spaces and draw 5. That'll help you keep your form so that you'll have just those words and your syllables there for you. So poetry is a way to express ourselves, to show feelings. We can use it through diamante, or today, a haiku. Those type of poetries really get an imagery in our mind. Be sure to upload these to your teachers so that we can see them, and your mothers or grandmothers or special person in your life will really want to see your writings. So keep them in a safe place. Until we meet again, boys and girls, we'll see you tomorrow.